So this hole was originally tapped to 5/16, but then somebody used a taper pin to go through when they did a repair, or it could have been done originally, and this was cast with a thread. This is where a hole was repaired, so there's currently no hole there. You can see on the back side where the plug is. We're going to use what's called a helicoil or a thread insert. We'll tap it a size bigger than 5/16, thread this in with some Loctite, and the repair will be done. Doing this a bit unconventionally in that I'm using a 5/16 inch end mill to plunge cut the hole so that the bolt will fit through it, but then also go down into the shaft so that the alignment will be just right. And then going back with the drill, which is 1/64 bigger than 5/16, and then the tap, and the hole will be done. You can see in this shot hardened steel on the outside of the shaft. It's about maybe a little less than 1/8 of an inch thick. And over here, I annealed the shaft with a blowtorch to cut it, and it got rid of that hardness part. Now I'm setting up a sacrificial shaft to hold the pedal while I use the bigger drill bit for the thread repair. This drill bit is a 21/64. Goal here is to get the tap started but not finished. Take this collar. So that's where my cut will be. This will be the length of the shaft. Working on the two shafts that were cut from one longer shaft, I found that one portion of it was out by about 11 thousandths, so it has a bit of a warp to it. I spent a little time trying to heat straighten it, and after spending about 20 minutes on that, I just decided to move on and make a new shaft. While making the new shaft, I confirmed my hole spacing on the pedals, looking back at the old footage that I had. I had to cut off about 3.5 inches, and it's just easier to anneal the shaft. So I did the same thing I did before, put it on the lathe, heated it up with a map torch, and cut it off, and then finished the end. After doing that, I moved back to the mill that's behind me, plunge cut my holes, and that shaft, as far as I need it now, is done. I'm working on finishing up the levers, which will be a whole nother video. And I'm preparing to move on to making some hoops and tuning gauge parts, which will be more future videos coming up very soon. So I hope that you'll subscribe and stay tuned to follow the rest of the process. Thanks for watching.